Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. My favorite teacher was my middle school math teacher, Miss Moore. I was promoted in math, so she taught me 7th grade math during the school day. And then she noticed that because I had skipped 6th grade math, I needed some extra support. So during after school tutoring, she would actually teach me 6th grade math. Her above and beyond support for me to really see that I could be successful in mathematics with just a little extra support was such really what I needed, as then math became my passion, and then I went on to be a high school math teacher.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week to so many just unbelievable educators who deserve high praise and extravagant shout outs because you've impacted so many people in just unbelievable ways. I'm going to list to Melinda Gilbreth, who is the reason that I became a teacher. And she was my high school English teacher, and she made reading fun. And because of her, I have a stack of books behind me, and that stack just continues to grow every day. And because of her, I just thoroughly enjoyed investing my life in education. And I don't think I would have done that had I not been one of her students so many years ago in her classroom. The second person that I want to shout out is Bridget Uloa, who is currently finishing her student teaching. And when I sit and listen to her talk about everything that's going on in her classroom and the years ahead of her and the kids, really just getting to hear her talk about the kids, I am so excited about the difference that she's going to make, just like so many others who are already making that difference in classrooms and who are about to make that initial step.
My name is Karen Russell, and I was a teacher for 34 years. I had had a fifth grade teacher, Becky Davies, who also instilled a love of learning, a love of reading, which I still have to this day. And she even had us to our house. We walked there for a picnic one day and walked back. She was very professional, also was always smiling. She created a very wonderful learning environment for the students in her class.
With Teacher Appreciation Week coming up, I wanted to give a shout out to a teacher that impacted my life. That was my mother. My mom was a kindergarten teacher for 20 plus years. And growing up with a mom who's a kindergarten teacher was fun to watch the time and the love and the care that she spent every day making sure that her classroom was a safe space for kids who were coming to school, many of them for the first time. And I know she spent a lot of extra hours after school. I remember staying hours upon hours after school with her as she would prepare lessons and try and make her room somewhere that was fun for the kids and to give them an opportunity for them to learn, but also an opportunity for them to make friends and grow. Such an important time in their lives. And I want to give my mom, Judy Carroll, a big shout out for the time and effort that she put into being an educator and the impact that she made on so many different kids' lives. And then that impacting me and me becoming a teacher and impacting lives and the opportunity that I had teaching as well.
I want to recognize a high school science teacher at Bowie High School in Arlington, Texas. His name was Mr. Hoffner. He was one of the best teachers that I had, very proactive in getting us to learn, very hands-on, and just really had a vested interest in all of his students succeeding. He played a pivotal role in me having a heart for science. And I am really grateful for everything that he instilled in me. Another teacher that I would love to highlight, he has already passed on, I found out recently, is Ronald John D.R.C. Clark. He was my 6th grade teacher at Fullerton Elementary in Cleveland, Ohio. It was because of him that I was able to obtain a full scholarship to The Ohio State University because of the greatness that he saw in me.
There are 2 teachers that I want to celebrate for Teacher Appreciation Week. The first one is Mrs. Dottie Sogomonian, my 1st grade teacher. I had not gone to kindergarten. I did not know how to read going into 1st grade. And Mrs. Sogomonian taught me all the things, how to love school and how to read, so important, all those pieces. And then over the years, I volunteered in her classroom when I had time off school and fell in love with teaching. And then, when I decided to be a teacher and went to college for that.
This is a thank you video to my high school calculus teacher my senior year. The impact was huge. I was in a calculus class that was really, really hard, and at semester I wanted to quit because I was one of 2 girls in the class, and it was kind of kicking my butt. And so I decided at semester I was going to quit, and she pulled me aside and said, A, you can do it. B, do not be intimidated. And 3, never quit things that are a little bit hard. And I took that to heart, and I stuck with calculus. I did use the concepts of don't quit when it's hard, and that I can do it, and don't be intimidated.
I think that Mrs. Woods from Marvin Biomedical Academy in Waxahachie, Texas is the best teacher because she teaches us easier ways to do math, and she helps us to not make any mistakes, and she helps us learn from our mistakes.
Hi, this is Michael Vergara for Teacher Appreciation Week. I wanted to thank my 6th grade orchestra teacher, Mrs. Vandertulip. Thank you for teaching me how to play the violin. I get to now appreciate music in a whole different level that I probably would have never been able to if I had not learned how to. So Mrs. Burton, my 7th grade English teacher. She introduced me to The Hobbit, and before that I always thought books were really boring and didn't have fun reading. But then after she introduced me to that, I found that there's a whole genre of books out there that do interest me, and I very much enjoy reading now. Thank you so much.